Look at your chest right now. Is it the armor you want to wear into the world? Or is it a reminder of skipped workouts and broken promises? Most people watch video after video looking for a magic pill. They want the results, but they are terrified of the dark room called discipline. For the next 30 days, we are tearing down the old version of you. This isn't a hobby. This is a 30-day contract signed in sweat. If you are looking for an easy routine, click off this video right now. Section 1. Bench Press, the Mass Builder. 1. Setup and Anatomy Focus. The flat barbell bench press is your foundational compound movement. It targets the sternocostal head of the pectoralis major, mid-chest, while heavily recruiting the anterior deltoids and triceps brachii. The 5-point contact rule. Your body must maintain 5 points of contact throughout the lift to ensure stability and force transfer. Left foot flat on the floor. Right foot flat on the floor. Glutes firmly on the bench. Upper back / scapula pinned to the bench. Head resting naturally, no lifting the neck. The grip. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. For most people, this means placing the ring fingers on the knurling marks of the barbell. Use a full grip, thumb wrapped around the bar, to avoid the dangerous suicide grip. 2. Execution step by step. Unracking. Pull your shoulder blades back and down, retraction and depression. Imagine trying to put your shoulder blades into your back pockets. This creates a stable shelf and protects the rotator cuffs. Unrack the bar and hold it directly over your shoulder joints. The descent. Lower the bar under strict control. Do not drop it. Flare your elbows out at roughly a 45 to 60 degree angle relative to your torso. Avoid a 90-degree flare, as this places extreme mechanical stress on the shoulder joints. Touch point. Touch the bar lightly to your mid to lower sternum, roughly in line with your nipples. The press. Drive your feet into the floor, leg drive, and push the bar upward and slightly backward in a natural arc, ending exactly where you started over the shoulders. Lock out the elbows completely without losing shoulder retraction. 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Bouncing the bar. Using momentum off the ribcage destroys chest engagement and risks fracturing the sternum. Lifting the glutes. Arching the lower back excessively to lift the butt off the bench shortens the range of motion and risks lumbar injury. Keep the glutes pinned. Section 2. Incline dumbbell press, the upper chest sculptor. 1. Setup and anatomy focus. This movement shifts the mechanical load to the clavicular head of the pectoralis major, the upper chest. Bench angle. Set the incline bench to 30 to 45 degrees. Anything higher than 45 degrees shifts the tension away from the upper chest and directly onto the anterior deltoids, shoulders. Dumbbell positioning. Sit back with the dumbbells resting on your thighs. Kick them up one at a time using your knees to get them into the starting position near your shoulders. 2. Execution step by step. The starting position. Hold the dumbbells at chest level with your palms facing forward or slightly angled inward at a 45-degree pronated grip to save the shoulders. Ensure your wrists are stacked directly over your elbows. The press. Press the weights upward in a slight converging arc. Do not let the dumbbells clang together at the top. Instead, focus on bringing your biceps closer to each other to maximize chest contraction. The stretch. Lower the weights slowly, feeling a deep stretch across the upper chest. Lower them until the handles are level with or slightly below your chest line before driving back up. 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Arched back compensation. Arching your lower back so aggressively that you turn the incline bench into a flat bench. Keep your spine neutral against the pad. Elbow flaring. Letting the elbows flare out wide parallel to the shoulders. Keep them tucked slightly forward. Section 3. Chest dips, the lower chest weapon. 1. Setup and anatomy focus. Chest dips target the abdominal head of the pectoralis major, lower chest, along with the triceps and front shoulders. It is a highly effective closed kinetic chain movement. The bars. Use parallel bars that are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. The grip. Grip the bars firmly, ensuring your wrists stay straight and do not bend backward excessively. 2. Execution step by step. The body angle, crucial for chest to target the chest rather than the triceps. You must lean your torso forward at roughly a 30-degree angle. Cross your legs behind you and pull your knees up slightly to maintain this forward lean. The descent. Lower your body slowly by bending the elbows. Allow your elbows to flare out slightly to the sides, unlike tricep dips where they stay pinned to the ribs. Stop when your shoulders are slightly below your elbows or when you feel a deep, comfortable stretch in the chest. The ascent. Press through your palms, focusing on squeezing your lower chest together. Drive back up to the starting position, locking out the arms without shrugging your shoulders. 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Staying upright. Staying perfectly vertical shifts 80% of the workload to the triceps. You must lean forward, shrugging, letting your head sink into your shoulders. Keep your neck long and shoulders depressed throughout the movement. Section 4. Cable fly, the peak contraction. 1. Setup and anatomy focus. Unlike free weights, cables provide constant tension throughout the entire range of motion, particularly at the peak contraction where dumbbells lose tension. This exercise emphasizes horizontal adduction, isolating the inner and outer fibers of the pectoralis major. Pulley height. Set the pulleys at chest/shoulder height for a traditional fly, or slightly high to low to target the lower/mid-chest fibers. Stance. Take a step forward away from the machine to create pre-stretch tension on the cables. Assume a staggered stance, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, for maximum balance. 2. Execution step by step. The arm arc. Start with your arms extended out to the sides, maintaining a slight, fixed bend in your elbows, roughly 10 to 15 degrees. Your elbows should point backward, not down. The squeeze. Bring your hands together in a wide, sweeping hugging motion. Imagine hugging a massive tree trunk. The mind-muscle connection. Bring your hands together until they touch, or slightly cross your wrists to achieve an even deeper contraction. Hold the peak contraction for 1 full second. The negative. Return to the starting position slowly, resisting the weight of the cables until you feel a complete stretch across the chest. 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Turning the fly into a press. Bending the elbows too much during the descent and pressing them out on the way forward. Keep the elbow angle locked. Using body momentum. Rocking the torso forward and backward to swing the weights. The upper body should remain completely still. Section 5. Push UPS finisher, the metabolic burnout. 1. Setup and anatomy focus. The classic push-up acts as the ultimate finisher to completely deplete any remaining glycogen stores in the pectoral muscles, forcing high blood volume, the pump, into the tissue. Hand placement. Place hands slightly wider than shoulder width, with fingers spread wide and pointing forward or slightly outward. Body alignment. Maintain a straight line from your head, through your hips, down to your heels. Plank position. Engage your glutes and core to prevent hip sagging. 2. Execution step by step. The descent. Lower your chest toward the floor, keeping your elbows tucked at a 45-degree angle. Do not let your hips sag or your lower back arch. Depth. Lower yourself until your chest is roughly 1 inch from the floor. The ascent. Push the floor away dynamically, extending your arms fully while actively visualizing squeezing your chest muscles together at the top. 3. The 30-day finisher variations. To keep a 30-day challenge engaging across a long video, break the push-up finisher into weekly progression tiers.